5 a.m. Thursday here in Manila. I'm Raine Musngi with your first look at the news. The series of crimes in Metro Manila worries government. Security officials are taking steps to address the rise in violent incidents in the country despite the ongoing election gun ban. Meantime, Malacanang finds unfair the criticisms of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines aired Tuesday on some political and social issues. A day after the CBCP issued a new pastoral statement, presidential spokesperson Edwin Lacerda said the palace has sought to address the concerns of the Catholic Church, including even political dynasties and civil liberties. Political parties named their bets for the 2016 presidential elections. Lakas CMD, the party of former President Arroyo, will pit Senator Bong Revilla against Mar Rojas of the ruling Liberal Party and UNA's Jejomar Binay. Revilla, though, has yet to make up his mind. The Commission on Elections approves a third citizens' arm for the upcoming midterm elections. The Comelec en banc approved Protestant group One Vote's application for accreditation. One Vote in its petition said it has a mass-based constituency composed of various national organizations. The office of the embattled Governor Gwen Garcia has been padlocked. Now the Garcia camp warns they will bring those responsible to court. One person is killed in an explosion and shooting that occurred at a home in Natividad Subdivision de Paro, Caloocan late Wednesday. Inside the home, authorities found bullets of high-caliber guns, grenades, spikes, fake plate numbers, soldiers' uniforms, and various documents. Police say the occupants of the house may be members of the Alferez robbery hold-up group involved in a series of remittance center and bank heists around Metro Manila. The U.S. Navy revises its initial plan to lift the USS Guardian stuck at Tubataha Reef. Rear Admiral Thomas Carney says it is easier to cut up the ship and remove it piece by piece. But Carney adds that the process will take time. The Philippine Coast Guard says it will study that proposal. Malacanang is backing calls for a news blackout on government's efforts to bring Alman Futures founder Manuel Amalilio back to the country. Presidential spokesperson Edwin Lacerda says discussing government plans to bring him back home may complicate the matter. Tech firm Research in Motion makes major announcements in New York Wednesday. RIM is rebranding to be known simply as BlackBerry. Then it launches its first smartphones in a few years with a new BlackBerry 10 software system. Well, the third major announcement BlackBerry made is that it introduced American musician Alicia Keys as its new global creative director. BlackBerry says it is engaging in discussions with artists at the top of their fields to inspire the future of BB, as well as with working moms to improve their lives. Well, world stocks edged lower Wednesday after the U.S. Federal Reserve left in place its bond-buying stimulus plan. Shares of Canadian tech firm Research in Motion, now BlackBerry, fell 6.3% after the company unveiled a long-delayed line of smartphones in hopes of a comeback into a market it once dominated. European shares suffered their biggest daily drop this month after gloomy earnings and weak U.S. economic data hit sentiment on Wednesday and left some positioning for further falls in the near term. Asian markets rose Wednesday. An analyst said the market was surprisingly bullish as investors bought stocks ahead of a U.S. Federal Reserve meeting. Now, renowned economist Nuriel Rubini, otherwise called Dr. Doom, believes the Philippine economy could grow at 7% this year, a figure more optimistic than even government projections. And that was your first look at the top stories this Thursday, the 31st of January 2013. I'm Raine Musngi. Thank you for staying ahead with ANC.